Halcyon wings are crafted with the utmost care right here in High Springs, Florida. The material is urethane laminated and is cut into sections depending on the size of the wing. Once it's cut into sections, it's taken over to a small RF welder where the OPV and elbow fittings are welded into the wing. A secondary check is performed on the weld after it's had time to cool. This is to make sure that a cold weld was avoided. Then the two fabric sheets are lined up on a large RF welder and a pre-made custom aluminum die is set in place. It is moved into the machine, the unit comes down onto the die, which presses into the material and sends radio frequency waves through the die into the material, creating a strong weld without damaging the material. 27.7 megacycles are used to jog the molecules back and forth until they are fused together. Trimming and cutting is all done by hand, except for some webbing and other materials which are cut by a computerized machine. The hand cutting process is slower, but it allows us much greater control over the quality of our products. The cutter also marks spots for seamstresses to know where to put everything when combining the materials. The outer bag is also cut by hand, using a template similar to how the bladder is cut. The outer bag is then sent to sewing. They combine the front, back, gusset, a couple of grommets, and pieces of webbing. The whole wing is sewn up one at a time. One wing, one seamstress, rather than an assembly line, which may be faster, but increases quality control issues. Our seamstresses are some of the most proficient in the industry. The binding and top stitching is very complicated, but this stitch-fold-stitch process gives a really clean look to the wing. It reinforces the system for unparalleled durability. This is done on every seam of the wing. Once the outer bag is sewn up, everything is sent to final assembly. This is where full kits are put together, backplate, harness added. The wing nuts are pulled through the outer bag, the OPV is assembled and installed in the front of the wing. The power inflator hose assembly and elbow is installed on the back of the wing. Now you have a final wing. After final assembly, wings are brought to QC, where they are filled up and hung overnight. Once it's confirmed the wing can hold its air overnight and there are no issues found, it's ready to be sent to distributors and dealers. From there, we hope the wings find their way into the hands of a loving and caring diver that will use it on all their dives for years to come.